John Gunn, thank you very much. Good evening once again, everybody, and welcome to Wiseman Field for Torrington Trailblazer football. As tonight, Blazers looking for a win after a couple of losses. They'll entertain the Rawlins Outlaws tonight. Rawlins having some struggles of their own this season. 0-5 coming into this ball game here tonight. Ryan Kaith is with me, and Ryan, just a gorgeous night for football. Blazers might not be winning every football game, but we've won the weather ball game every week, it seems like. Another beautiful high 70s evening right now here at Wiseman Field. A little bit breezy earlier, but calming down, and the Blazers need a victory tonight.
Yes, they do. No, I could get used to sitting here at Wiseman Field every week. Long homestand for them. Like you said, though, they need a win to end it here as they'll be on the road the next few weeks. But, yeah, the leaves turning on a beautiful fall evening, and we're already in the back half of the football season. I can't believe it.
Yep, that's right. Just 3 more regular season ball games left. The Blazers will take to the road next week at Buffalo and the following week at Riverton before finishing the regular season up at home against Douglas. That's the way the rest of the schedule will go. And so Torrington needs to get right once again here tonight, and they'll go for their first conference victory here tonight as they're 0-1 in conference play. Big thanks to our sponsors. Our Blazer boosters been with us all season long. Make sure you mention that to them when you're in those businesses. And we'll take a break here on the pregame show. Come back and talk to head coach Russell Steinmetz. We'll do that right after this.
Your farm or ranch is unique. Your insurance coverage should be too. I'm Kyle Rafferty, and at J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, we provide coverage for everything you work hard for day in and day out. We tailor coverages to meet the needs of your operation. Together, we can find the right policy to protect you from the unexpected. Give me a call at 532-2147 or drop by my office here in Torrington. J.G. Elliott Insurance, a Platte Valley company.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners in the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Looking for expert urologic care in your community? Dr. Matthew Ruttman, board-certified urologist at Banner Health Torrington, specializes in comprehensive urologic and pelvic health, treating everything from bladder issues and kidney stones to pelvic pain and prostate issues. Dr. Ruttman provides personalized, compassionate care right here in your community. Call Banner Health Torrington at 307-532-8758. Banner Health, making healthcare easier so life can be better.
Bear Mountain Beef is your go-to for all of your USDA beef, hog, lamb, and goat processing. Located in Hot Springs, they're the premier USDA processor in the area. Give them a call today to book your next appointment, 307-338-2751, or visit their website, bearmountainbeef.com, 338-2751. Bear Mountain Beef, a cut above the rest.
Fall is in the air, and that means football season and tailgating. Century Lumber in Torrington has big savings on grills. Check out the Weber Grill with a sale price of just $479.99. Century has also drastically reduced the price on the Peak Prime Green Mountain Grill. Come see all the features that this grill provides, including remotely managing your cooks with the Prime app. And it's priced at under $1,000. Your grilling headquarters at Century Lumber in Torrington.
Welcome back to the pregame show, everybody. As tonight, the Blazers finish the 3-game homestand and host the Rawlins Outlaws. Now joined by head coach Russell Steinmetz of the Torrington Trailblazers. Russ, a 42-16 loss to the Lander Tigers last week. Let's dissect it a bit, and then we'll move on. First off, it can't be understated enough that Lander was a pretty good outfit. Big, and solid position-wise, heads and tails different from last year.
Yeah, definitely heads and tails different than last year. Just way more physical than the team that we saw in Lander last year. And I mean, really, it was the same kids playing because they played last year as juniors, this year as seniors, just making a statement, really. And they were running the ball, and we kind of set them up at times with, the pick six quick, or, that was early. So just different things like that we just shot ourselves in the foot also at the same time.
I'm going to ask you a tough question here, and then we'll get through it. It was the second week in a row, Russ, that a somewhat similar team to you lined up and ran right over you, close to 400 yards, a couple of 100-yard rushers. How concerning is this for you? Can you fix it, especially knowing the condition of your decimated front people?
Yeah, going back on film, we just had several misalignments, and once we get those fixed, we really talked about it this week in practice, because I wouldn't be surprised if Rawlins comes out in the same formation, kind of, and try to pound the ball. So, no, we're going to be ready for it tonight, that's for sure.
Just like we saw all season, good fight and answering by your team, especially in that wild first quarter, but just couldn't keep it up in the long run. Drew with another 100-yard game on the ground, Landry over 100 on reception yards.
Yeah, those two just big playmakers. Every time they touch the ball, great things can happen. They can go the distance, that's for sure. Defense is really going to hone in on number 10 with Griman and then Kramer, but great 1-2 punch with those guys, especially with Drew getting the snap the majority of the time. So, no, I really like what those two are doing and bringing to our team.
I typically save the injury talk for the end, but it's becoming a story this season, one that you couldn't afford to have. The first glaring question is, how's the condition of Kramer and Griman after they both went down against Lander?
Yeah, two competitors, so it's going to be very difficult to keep those two off the field tonight. So, no, I think Landry's knee, he's, like I said, a competitor, so he's going to be out there just dealing with a little different illness, injury throughout the week. And then Drew's leg, he was able to play on or practice on Wednesday a bit, and as we get going in the week, it's getting better. So, no, they'll be out there. We won't be able to keep them off the field, that's for sure.
And a follow-up, the guys that you're fitting in and transplanting along that offensive front, did you like what you did there last week? How did they respond? And can we expect a similar group this week?
Yeah, very similar group. Roland Hackett down at O tackle, and then also bringing in two freshmen, Taven Reimers and Danny Bennett. So just the experience that those two young guys are getting, and yeah, we're gonna see that the rest of the year with these guys. And they went against a great defensive front and got great quality game time experience. So we're excited to see what they're gonna do here.
Onward, the season pushes Russ, getting down to crunch time, and teams looking ahead to playoff chances. You've got two more games at home, as this one tonight finishes off a 3-game homestand with Rawlins coming to town. It's been a tough season for Coach Hooker and his bunch as well. Haven't won a game this year, pretty young across their roster too. Trying to figure out anything about this team has been a lesson in deep digging for me this week. But it appears they at least mixed up some things more at Buffalo last week, put some points on the board, perhaps making some progress this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Watching film early on and then turning on the film from last Friday, totally different team. I think Coach Hooker's got them in different positions, doing better things. They look like a completely different team up in Buffalo last weekend, so I'm going to expect that look here tonight, so we're going to have our hands full.
I would think the focus on this game would be similar to what you tend to do early in the season. Get back to some basics, fix some issues, come out with a more complete game on both sides of the ball in an attempt to overwhelm the Outlaws.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a total team effort. It's going to take all phases. Their special teams, they've been good. We need them to be great tonight. Our offense, we need them to be good to great, and then same with the defense. So, yeah, it's going to take all phases to show up tonight and get this job done.
What are you going to look for specifically in your squad tonight to get back on track?
One kid that we got to get going is Colby Sandusky. He's a great athlete, incredible athlete, and so we got to get him more touches with the ball. Last week we were just not able to get him the ball in the run game, tried a couple in the passes, so we've got to get him going as teams really start honing in on Landry and Drew. So Colby's also another great athlete. Whenever he touches the ball, great things are going to happen, so we got to get number 5 going.
And probably the last game in summer weather, Russ, before, and you better go enjoy this one before more football weather hits from here on out. Thanks for the time. Go get a big W. We look forward to talking with you after the game.
Yes, thank you, guys.
Head coach Russell Steinmetz of the Torrington Trailblazers right back here on the pregame show after this.
Special
Specializing in custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. So make Dinklage Feed Yards a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed Yards, East Highway 26 in Torrington.
Whether you love them or can't stand them, surprises are a part of life. I'm Ryan Young, your Torrington Edward Jones financial advisor, and I can help you get ready for whatever life throws at you. As your needs change, we can change what you need to do to help you end up where you want to be. And while there is never a good time to experience unexpected costs, we can work together to help make them feel a little less unexpected. Stop by our office on Main Street in Torrington or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Eric's Lube Express provides fast, friendly, and convenient oil changes with no appointment needed. Located in the Cold Springs Business Park, just north of Baumgars. Simply drive up and never get out of your vehicle. They'll also accommodate your busy schedule with pickup and delivery service. Just call 307-338-2653. Oil changes made easy. Eric's Lube Express. Swing through today.
Grant Curry with Farm Bureau Financial Services is committed to helping you prepare for the unexpected. Farm Bureau, the #1 insurer of farm and ranch in Wyoming. They have a wide variety of insurance and financial services. He can help you understand your needs and provide the right coverage for you specifically. Visit him at the Torrington location, 1919 East A, or in Lusk at 208 West Griffith. Grant Curry, your local agent with Farm Bureau Financial Services.
Welcome back to Wiseman Field, everybody. Grant Jones, Ryan Keith alongside, getting all set for Torrington and Rawlins. Let's take a swing across the state, take a look at scores. And it was the opening weekend of conference play last week in 3A. Here's how it all went down. It was Buffalo defeating Rawlins 39-14. That's the first time this year that the Outlaws have scored more than one touchdown in a game. Cody keeps rolling. They blast Powell 56-13. And in a huge ball game in Converse County, Riverton blanks Douglas 28-0 for Mark Lenhart's squad. That's Torrington's opponent in a couple of weeks. Green River beat Evanston 28-21. Star Valley all over Jackson 55-19. And as we said, it was Lander 42, Torrington 16. So that makes conference standings look this way. 3 teams at 1-0, 3 teams at 0-1. Lander, Riverton, Buffalo all at 1-0 atop conference play. The Lander Valley Tigers, the only unbeaten team, at 4-0. Then Douglas, Torrington, and Rawlins all at 0-1 in conference play. The Bearcats 2-2, the Blazers 2-3, and Rawlins at 0-5. That makes the Wild Preps coaches and media football poll look this way in Class 3A. Just one little switch towards the bottom of the top 5. Star Valley stays atop, Cody 2, Riverton stays at 3. Lander and Douglas flip-flop with that big win over the Blazers. The Tigers move up to 4, and the Bearcats fall to 5. Games across the state tonight in 3A. Cody is at Evanston, Powell at Star Valley, Green River at Jackson, Buffalo at Riverton, and probably the game of the night, and we'll try to follow up with this on the scoreboard show after tonight's ball game. Douglas at Lander should be a fantastic ball game. And, of course, Rawlins here against Torrington. Taking a look at some stats heading into this one. First of all, rushing-wise on the year, Torrington sits right in the middle of the conference, 6th, with 148 yards a game on 21 attempts. The Blazers have 13 rushing TDs. Rawlins at 11th in rushing with 82 yards a game. 28 attempts a game. They only have 2 touchdowns on the ground. Passing-wise, both teams have kind of struggled in this department. The Blazers 10th with 107 yards through the air per game, 8 completions per game, 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Those 3 interceptions by Kramer all thrown last week. Rawlins, dead last in passing, just 64 yards a game, 11 completions a game, 2 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. That leads the league in that dubious category. So total it all up, team offense-wise, the Blazers 9th in the state, 255 yards a game, 31.4 points per game, 18 touchdowns, 4 turnovers. Rawlins, dead last in 12th at 146 yards a game, 5.6 points per game, 4 touchdowns, 13 turnovers. Defense-wise against the run, these two teams have struggled with that. The Blazers 11th in the state rush defense-wise, allowing 231 yards a game and 12 touchdowns on the ground. They have recovered 2 fumbles, but they have 20 tackles for loss. Rawlins right behind them in dead last, 238 yards on the ground given up per game, 15 rushing touchdowns, just 1 fumble recovery, and just 6 tackles for loss. Pass defense-wise, things still looking great for Torrington. They're atop the league in pass defense, allowing just 66 yards a game through the air. They've allowed 5 touchdowns, and they have 5 interceptions, 4 quarterback sacks. Rawlins not bad against the pass either. They sit 6th, allowing 158 yards a game through the air, but they've allowed a league-leading 15 touchdowns with just 5 interceptions. They have 1 quarterback sack. Total it all up, team defense-wise, the Blazers in 4th, 297 yards given up a game, 27.2 points per game against them, and 17 touchdowns. The Blazers have forced 7 turnovers. Rawlins in 11th, 396 yards a game given up, and 46 points per game, and 30 touchdowns. Both those lead the league. And turnover-wise, the Outlaws have as well, like Torrington, forced 7 turnovers. Individually, rushing-wise, Drew Kramer, the Blazer quarterback, 6th in the state. Rushing-wise, 79.6 yards a game. We'll see how that changes tonight with that tender ankle. 5 rushing touchdowns for Drew. Passing-wise, Kramer, 9th in the state, 100.4 yards a game, 46.3% on his completion percentage, 4 touchdowns through the air, 3 interceptions. Receiving-wise, Landry Griman, 6th in the state, 65.2 yards a game, 15 receptions, 3 touchdowns. Getting over to the specialties, in the kick return, Griman 4th in the state, averaging 25.9 yards per attempt, and he has 1 return kick for a touchdown this year. Holden Hackett, punting-wise, Holden is 10th in the state, 32.5 yards per attempt is his average. Kickoff-wise, Fisher Murray for Rawlins, 6th in the state on his kickoffs, 44.6 yards per attempt. He has 1 touchback. Hackett in 9th at 44.1 yards per attempt, and Holden has 4 touchbacks so far on the season. Extra point-wise, Hackett in 5th in the state, 17 of 20 so far on the year. Defensively, lots of Blazers in this category. In fact, they have 3 in the top 10 defensively. Brendan Woodard is 5th. He leads all Blazers. 14.8 defensive points a game, 8.8 tackles a game, 5 tackles for loss, 2 quarterback sacks. Griman right behind him in 6th. Same amount of defensive points a game. Landry has 7.2 tackles per game, 2 interceptions, 4 punt blocks, and 1 block kick. Squirting through is Landry. Kramer 10th in the state defensively, the Blazers' free safety, 12.8 defensive points a game, 6.2 tackles a game, 3 tackles for loss, 2 interceptions, 1 punt block. Other Blazers making the state category in defense. Bo Martinez, 18th in the state, 11.6 defensive points per game, 7.4 tackles for Bo. Colby Sandusky, 22nd in the state defensively, 11 defensive points a game, 6.2 tackles per game. And Jaden Gross, number 29 in the state, with 10 defensive points a game. We'll take a break, be back with your starting lineups coming up after this.
The best doggone bank around. Hi, this is Leonard at First State Bank in Torrington. Bank fees are rough, but not with totally free checking. Ask about our awesome checking accounts with free online banking, free instant issue Visa debit cards, and a free gift, an outdoor blanket. That's our way of saying thank you. Warning, our service may lead to excessive tail wagging. First State Bank in Torrington, a division of Glacier Bank, your first choice in banking, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Brian Young, CEO of Go Goshen. Go Goshen is a nonprofit organization dedicated to fostering economic development in Goshen County since 1987. In our community, small businesses are vital, which is why Go Goshen focuses on retaining and expanding local enterprises through grants and other opportunities. We're also home to the Chamber of Commerce, Travel and Tourism, and the Main Street program. Visit gogoshen.com to learn more about how we can help you today.
Starting lineups are fueled by Essential Fuels in Torrington, where quality service meets competitive prices. Feeling hungry? Try one of their breakfast or lunch items made fresh, hot, and ready for you. Essential Fuels, your essential stop in Torrington. Blazers won the toss. They will defer to the second half. Outlaws will get the ball first. Here's your Rawlins offense tonight. Let's go across the line. Left tackle, he's a sophomore, number 55, Caleb Fritz. The left guard, a senior, number 67, Chris McBee. Outlaw center, a sophomore, number 76, Hunter Scheel. The right guard, a sophomore, and this kid's number I'm sure will change. We'll try to pick it up for you. But so far he's worn number 6. That's Andres Archuleta. And the right tackle for Rawlins is sophomore, number 57, MJ Madden. Rawlins receivers go this way. A junior, number 1, Antonio Ebel. Another wide receiver, a junior, number 3, Gavin Green. Sophomore, number 10, Fisher Murray. And a senior, number 18, Chase Pettis. The Rawlins running back, a junior, number 48, Remington Mathill. And the Rawlins quarterback, just a couple of weeks now in this position as they made some changes. Used to be a receiver. Junior, good basketball player too, number 11, Chris Gonzalez. I'll send it over to Ryan for a look at your Blazer D.
Thank you, Grant. The Blazers, coached by Russell Steinmetz, Rob Nicolai, Aaron Wolf, and Ryan Workman. They'll go this way on defense at nose tackle, number 70, Aaron Chavez, 5'11", 240-pound junior. Your defensive ends, number 72, Brant Eichenberger, a 5'11", 205-pound sophomore. On the other end, Holden Hackett, a 6'2", 190-pound senior. That's your defensive line. Your linebackers, Brendan Woodard, a 5'10", 175-pound senior. Colby Sandusky, 6 foot, a senior, 175 pounds. Also at outside linebacker, Bo Martinez, number 22, a 5'10", 155-pound junior. Number 23, Jaden Gross at linebacker, a 5'9", 175-pound junior. Your corners for the Blazers, Connor Corral, 6'2", 165 pounds, and a senior. Also at cornerback, Brady Dagan, 6 foot, 155 pounds, senior. And your safeties, free safety Drew Kramer, 6 foot, 170 pounds, and Landry Griman, a 6 foot, 160 pound senior at strong safety. Your starters for the Blazers.
That's your Essential Fuels starting lineups tonight, and we'll take an extended time out here now for the playing of our national anthem, and then we'll come back with game notes for Torrington and Rawlins coming up after this.
Whether you're a Wyoming Cowboy fan or a Trailblazer, Lancer, Dogger, or Cyclone, Heartland Embroidery has the apparel and accessories you need to show your school colors. Stop in the store on Main Street in Torrington and take a look for yourself. From jackets and t-shirts to everyday gear and accessories, we promise you'll find something for the whole family. With new items always coming into the store, you'll always find that perfect item to show off your school spirit. Only at Heartland Embroidery, downtown Torrington.
Landscaping Plus on East Highway 26 in Torrington is ready to help you create the outdoor space of your dreams. With an experienced crew and an eye for attractive landscaping design, you can trust Landscaping Plus with any project you might have for your yard. They also carry sprinkler parts and other lawn and garden items that you may need for those do-it-yourself projects. Give Rob a call today and he can help you find the perfect design for your home. Landscaping Plus in Torrington, 532-6067.
Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind but still really important, life insurance. Because it offers financial protection for your loved ones and can help you pay for things like a mortgage, credit debt, or even your children's education. Plus, life insurance is probably more affordable than you think. And with State Farm, your local agents, Lisa, Jenny, or Caitlin, can help you understand your options and choose a coverage that best fits your needs. Contact Mike Rafferty State Farm at 307-532-3218 today.
At Platte River Family Dentistry, it's their vision that patients have the freedom to choose a lifetime of optimum dental health. It's their mission to provide progressive excellence in dental care with the ultimate inpatient comfort. Dr. Marsh, Dr. Lucas, and the staff are always striving to learn the most up-to-date information, so it's clear to see that Platte River Family Dentistry is the right choice for your dental health. They appreciate your referrals and always welcome new patients. Call Platte River Family Dentistry at 532-4448.
October is Fraud Awareness Month, a reminder to stay alert and protect your information. If you get a call, text, or email asking for your PIN, password, or account number, that's not your bank. At Platte Valley Bank, we'll never ask for sensitive information through text or email, and we'll never pressure you to act fast. If something feels off, hang up or delete it, then call us directly. Staying safe from fraud is a team effort, and we're on your team. Platte Valley Bank, you belong here.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Time for your game notes tonight. Well, Blazer fans, unfortunately, the 3-game homestand comes to an end tonight. Man, that went fast. Under near-perfect conditions the past couple of weeks, the only thing that didn't go well was the results on the scoreboard, as the home team couldn't defend home turf. They have a strong chance of rectifying that tonight against a struggling Rawlins squad. Yep, what Torrington needs now is a win, badly. They've been run over, literally, in consecutive ball games by Yuma and Lander and have fallen to 2-3 and, more importantly, 0-1 in conference play. Right the ship tonight, and they'll push back to 500 and keep their playoff hopes alive. But don't think for a minute that they can come out here tonight and waltz through the 0-5 Outlaws to a victory. Rawlins, by all indications, has figured some things out, moved some players around, and are poised to pick up their first victory. They missed out on that chance last week at Buffalo, and if they can't beat Torrington, it'll be tough sledding for them to do so the rest of the way with the top of the conference looming. How do the Blazers respond tonight with a banged-up squad? The injury bug is spread from the offensive line to the backfield now, as both Landry Griman and Drew Kramer try to battle back from leg injuries last week. Torrington needs to take the wind out of the Outlaws' sails early in this one and try to give some second-half rest to those that need it most. As tonight, the Blazers try to make it 31 wins against 6 losses all-time against Rawlins in the friendly confines of Wiseman Field on an evening that will be our last one with the press box windows open. It's time for Torrington football on Cinch Country 99.9 KGOS FM. On the World Wide Web at GoCoNow.com and on the KGOS Sports YouTube channel for your viewing pleasure. Kickoff is next after this.
Blodorns in Torrington is proud to have been serving the area for over 100 years. At Blodorns, they believe that the essence of your legacy can be found not only in the things you build and leave behind, but through the relationships you create along the way. That's why you can trust the friendly staff for help with any project. They have the building supplies you need from start to finish. Shop online today at blodorns.com. Blodorns, products you need, people you trust.
All right, all set and ready to go here at Wiseman Field. Again, the Blazers win the toss. They'll defer and take that ball in the second half. So we'll see Holden Hackett here kicking it to the north end. And back deep, it'll be Antonio Abel and Gavin Green for Rawlins. Blazers in the home maroons, tops and pants. And Rawlins in the traveling whites with the red numerals, black helmets. Hackett has it teed up. Approaches, swings the leg, and this one's underway. It's going to be a short kick that Rawlins will let bounce in front of him. Going to be taken by Green on the far side. He's to the 20, cuts back to the middle of the field, and then swarmed under at about the 23, 24-yard line.
Gross and Woodard on the tackle there.
They'll spot it on the 24. That's where the Outlaws will have it first and 10. I think this is just the second game so far for Gonzalez at quarterback. He's going to start with a I backfield behind him, give to the first man through, and he's got some room. That's number 22, Austin White, and he's going to get it all the way into the Blazers secondary. Big first down here for Rawlins out to the 44, a gain of 20.
Yeah, not the start you want to see from this Blazer D.
Just a straight I formation. See if they stick with it here. They will. Going to split two receivers out to the far side. Gonzalez will line up under center. Turn, this time going to give to Mathil. He'll go right up the gut as well and falls forward to the 49-yard line. That's good enough for a pickup of about 4 on the plays. They'll set it on the 48. Second down and 6. Outlaws looking to get it into Blazer territory on this play. Same formation once again. Twins to the left side. Gonzalez turns, fakes the give to White. It's the counter crossbuck over to Mathil, and Mathil almost drops the ball. Might have been coming out. And there's a mad scramble for it here in Blazer territory. I think they're going to say Mathil was down. Picked up a couple of there. About 3-yard carry to get it into Blazer territory. And down at the Torrington 49. Third and short, Rawlins, third down, 3 yards to go. Kind of a sparse crowd here so far tonight. They'll get the Cowbells going on third down. Lots going on in the county tonight. You got the Goshen County Super Bowl going on. That's our Kerm-Sewac game of the week. Here's a pass attempt by Gonzalez. Looking for Green on the far side. Throws it over his head, incomplete. Fourth down and short now. In decision time for head coach Cody Hooker. He's got it in Blazer territory, but they're going to send out the punt team, looks like.
Yeah, not a bad decision, I don't think, from Rawlins. Don't want to give the Blazers good field position on their first grab.
Fisher Murray will boot this one out of there. This is just a low-line drive looking for the sideline, and he'll find it as it rolls out of bounds at the 20-yard line. That's where the Blazers will have it first and 10 and 29-yard punt by Fisher Murray, who handles all of the kicking duties like Hackett does for the Blazers. So Rawlins gives it up on downs here to the Blazers after the punt, and we'll see Torrington's offense for the first time. Kramer in there at quarterback. He'll start in the shotgun. Direct snap, though, to Landry Griman. He'll sweep it right side and then cut it up across the 25 out to about the 27-yard line. Good gainer there on first down for Griman.
A good play design there. Let Griman get that ball in the backfield, get around the outside.
Probably don't want to make Drew run as much as you can help it tonight. I'm sure there's some things he's going to have to do tonight with his legs. Just don't want to take it overboard from the get-go. 3 wide receiver set here for the Blazers. Another direct snap. This one's coming to Sandusky. Colby drops the ball, I think.
That came out.
And he did, and they're going to say Rawlins with the football. Recovered at the 29-yard line. So somebody reached in there and poked it away from Sandusky, and the Outlaws have recovered a big turnover here.
Yeah, just somebody saw that football hit the grass there. Somebody must have got a fist on it, popped it out.
So the Outlaws in business here. They have it 1st and 10 at the Blazer 29. Single back set here for Gonzalez. That's Mathil. He wants to throw. Trying to run away from pressure, and down he goes. Jaden Gross gets him in the backfield.
Well, he's fired up about that one, too. What speed from Gross there. Came around on the blind side and just got him on the sack.
Good presence by Gonzalez to at least scoot it closer back to the line of scrimmage, as he only lost 2 on the play. 2nd down and 12. Rawlins here in the first quarter. We're scoreless, just underway. Gonzalez up under center. Turns, gives to Mathil. Right up the middle, big hole for Mathil, and he's out close to a first down at about the 19-yard line where the knees hit. They'll give him a little more than that, I think, and that's enough for the first. Second first down for the Outlaws.
Getting this running game going early on here.
Nothing that the Blazers don't expect. You heard Coach Steinmetz in the pregame interview. He expects them to, after watching the film against Lander and Yuma the last 2 weeks, he expects to see it coming right at him. 1st and 10 Rawlins from the 18. Give to the first man through. And that is White. Short pickup there.
Yeah, good stop there. Hager on the tackle for the Blazers.
Just 1 yard on the gain for White, the junior. Rawlins taking their sweet time in the huddle here. Might run out of time. Still got about 7 seconds here. Gonzalez up under center, fake the give, rolling left. Hager giving chase. Gonzalez towards the sideline, looking for the first down marker. Not going to get there, but he got close. He's to the 10. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 2 for Rawlins. Outlaws being really methodical here with the play calls.
They take their time in the huddle.
Yep. They'll send Twins to the left side. Now it'll be Pettis lining up the other way, and it'll be a timeout taken by Rawlins. Don't think they could have got it off in time, so Hooker needs to call the timeout. 6:43 left, opening quarter. Clark and Associates scoreboard. We're scoreless here. Rawlins driving. Back after this.
Opportunity in farming is short. You need equipment that's ready when you are. That's why Titan Machinery Torrington offers a Case IH uptime inspection to keep you running strong. Our technicians perform rigorous multi-point inspections to find issues before they cost you time in the field. Right now, get 10% off your Case IH uptime services, up to $1,000 off qualifying repairs found during your inspection. Don't wait. Schedule your Case IH uptime inspection today at Titan Machinery Torrington.
Hear that? Does it make you thirsty? Torrington Beverage supplies Pepsi and Gatorade products to the grocery stores, most of the convenience stores, bars, and restaurants in Goshen, Platte, and Niobrara counties. They are a local business that supports our youth in school activities, 4-H, and FFA. If you would like Pepsi products at your business or at your next function, give them a call at 307-532-5828. Hope you get your Pepsi thirst on.
After the timeout, 3rd down and 2. Rawlins at the Blazer 10. Gonzalez up under center, offset eye behind him. It's going to be a reverse coming. Here's Green, and Green close to the first down marker as he's met hard there by Greiman. They're going to set it back, say he slipped a yard short. It'll be 4th and 1.
A big down right here is Rawlins. For sure going to go for it.
Coach Steinmetz out on the field there trying to fire up his troops for this big 4th down play. Probably would think you'd see the big Mathill from the backfield getting this carry. 2 wide receivers split off to the left. Straight eye formation behind Gonzalez. Rawlins quarterback turns, gives to the first man through. Blazers had him, but I think he snuck out a first down. That is White. And he's going to be right at the marker. All depends on the spot. They'll put it down, take a look at it, and they're going to give Rawlins 1st and goal.
A good penetration there. Closing the gap was Brendan Woodard. But you mentioned the size of that back. A tough one to take down. Just got enough for the first.
So the Outlaws looking to jump on the Blazers early. Again, Rawlins has been blown out in their first 5 ball games. They're making some changes and making some progress quickly. Here's Gonzalez, throws to the end zone, incomplete. Intended receiver A.J. Martinez. Just kind of floated it out in front of him there. Had him, but couldn't put it on the numbers.
Yeah, lucky for the Blazers. A couple receivers open there for the Outlaws.
It'll be 2nd and goal. Yeah, Kerm-Seawag game of the week tonight coming up, 7 o'clock. Goshen County Super Bowl with Grant and Mike. Southeast at Lingle. Pitch back. Mathill goes right past him, and he has to fall on it. He was looking at the Blazer D coming across, not the pitch back to him. They'll lose big yardage here out to the 14. So 3rd and goal.
Yeah, I mentioned that Goshen County Bowl homecoming for the Doggers. You can also watch that one on our GoCo Now YouTube channel.
Another timeout taken here. 2nd one by the Outlaws. They've spent 2 here in this first quarter. 4:44 left here in the first quarter. CNA scoreboard scoreless. Big 3rd down coming up for the Outlaws when we return.
Torrington Vision Source is a proud radio sponsor of area athletes and the Wyoming Cowboys. We're your one source for your family's eye care needs. Eye exam, full service optical, contact lenses, eye diseases and injuries, surgical co-management. We use the latest in technology, not only in diagnosing your problem, but also in the products to fix it. Our helpful and friendly staff is just a phone call or click away. 532-4114 or TorringtonVisionSource.com, or like us on Facebook. Torrington Vision Source. Doctors Grant and Linda Jones, East M Street in Torrington.
This is Al Maloney, General Manager at Transwest Ford, letting you know that our quick lane is open to serve you with no appointments necessary. Stop by and take advantage of the best value in the valley with the works starting at $69.95. Is life too busy? No problem. Ask our team about our pickup and delivery services. We service all makes and models. Stop by or call our team at 308-635-3701. Drive a little, save a lot at Transwest Ford of Scotts Bluff.
Big third down here for Rawlins. They're going to throw it into the end zone. It's incomplete. Good coverage out there by Brady Dagan against White, who lined up as a wide receiver that time. 4th and goal. Now, Murray's not a bad kicker, it looks like, from the stats. This might be in his wheelhouse to try. He's going to trot out there. This would be about a 32-yard field goal, depending on where they put it down. But maybe not. Even though Murray came out there, they're going to go for it. Yes, they will. Gonzalez will line up under center. 3 receivers off to the right side. Fake the give. Gonzalez rolling that way. Gross giving chase into the end zone. It's picked off. Connor Carell with what I believe is his first interception of the year. And Torrington will get the ball back as Rawlins comes up empty.
Yeah, good job by Carell, too, to have the presence of mind, just kneel it down. They'll get some decent field position. Intercepted that right in the middle of the end zone.
So each team has committed a turnover here in the opening quarter. 4:33 left. No score on the board. Here come the Blazers again. 3 wide receiver set. Kramer from the gun. Fake the give. Kramer's going to take it himself right up the middle. Drew's loose. Ankle and all. Drew to the 50. Going to run past everybody. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Torrington. Drew Kramer, 80 yards.
Didn't look like his ankle was sprained there.
Not much at all, huh? Wow.
That just had everything he needed. Good blocking by the Blazer line. Showed off the speed even though he was a bit hobbled up.
Boy, Torrington has turned this thing around after the turnover. Yeah, they were giving Rawlins 2 pretty good chances on drives there, and all of a sudden, with Hackett's kick here, it's 7-0 Blazers. 4:19 left opening quarter. Torrington 7. Rawlins zip. Back to Wiseman Field after this.
Before you head out on your next road trip, Ty's Pit Stop in Lingle invites you to stop in and stock up. They continue to serve the area with competitive gas prices, and they've got plenty of road trip snacks to choose from. With Coca-Cola products, along with other hot and cold beverages, snacks, fresh entrees that are always hot and ready, and even adult beverages for the weekend. Ty's Pit Stop on the corner in Lingle, locally and veteran-owned and operated.
Drew Kramer scampers 80 yards on the first play of that drive to give Torrington the early lead in this one, 7-0 over Rawlins. Now let's see if the Blazers can stop the run. Kind of curious. The Outlaws really putting it in the air a lot so far tonight, Ryan.
Yeah, 0 for 4 as Gonzalez through the air.
when they were doing just fine, lining up in an I and running down Torrington's throat. Hackett boots this one away. This is going to take a bounce at the 15, picked up by Green. Heads right up the field. And still on his feet now, down at the 30-yard line. I think that was Garrett Hager on the stop there for the Blazers. So it'll be 1st and 10. Not a bad return by Green. Out to the 30.
Yeah, I'm with you, Grant. Surprised they're going to the air so much. We'll see if they switch that around here on this possession.
They'll send Twins to the right side. Carell, the one that just made that interception a while ago, has one of them. Here's Mathill, crossbuck off left side, and Mathill, big running back, across the 35 out to about the 38. It's a big gain of about 8 yards on 1st down, 2nd and 2.
Yeah, Mathill just a tough one to bring down.
They'll send Twins to the right side once again. I formation behind Gonzalez. He'll turn, hand, Mathill right up the middle again, and he'll have a 1st down across the 40 out to the 41. Tackle made by Woodard.
Yeah, Mathill averaging about 6 yards a tote.
It's Rawlins' 4th 1st down tonight. Blazers have none, and they lead it 7-zip. Twins to the right side, single receiver off to the left, I formation behind Gonzalez. Gonzalez to throw, now receiving heat, down he goes. Trying to scamper back to the line of scrimmage, he won't make it. Is that Sanchez there, getting him from behind?
Sanchez on the sack. Second time that the Blazers have sacked Gonzalez.
Second and 11 from the 40. Single setback is Mathill. He'll have it right up the middle. Big hole again across the 45 out to the 48-yard line. Coughed it up, but the knee was already on the ground. They'll give it, or they'll put it down rather at the 49-yard line. And that's a gain of 10 right there for Mathill. The problems for the Outlaws have come when they've tried to pass. Twins off to the left side. I formation once again. Gonzalez turns, hands, Mathill, easy 1st down into Blazer territory at the 40. Falls forward to the 35, 34-yard line. Big 1st down for Rawlins. If I see the ball in the air again on this drive, Ryan, I'm going to be very surprised.
Yeah, why they've dropped back at all floors me.
Trips off to the right side. Mathill the single setback. Chewing up big chunks of yardage tonight against this Blazer D. Now he'll bring it right up the middle, across the line of scrimmage. About a 3-yard pickup here for Mathill. Out to about the 32-yard line. Gain of 3. Stopped by Chavez. We're under a minute to play here. 1st quarter. Blazers lead it. 7-zip. Rawlins driving. Gonzalez fakes the give. They're going to put it in the air again. Here comes the rush. He's going to hang it up in the middle of the field, and it is picked off again. Carell again. Second interception of the night for Carell. I mean, what are the Outlaws doing here?
Yeah, I'm with you. They've had no troubles on the ground, and props to the Blazers for taking advantage of it. Carell with his second pick, but why go to the air?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the heck with the one-dimensionality. Make them stop you. Blazers will have it at their own 10-yard line. Here's Sandusky. Coaches want to get him going tonight, and Colby running hard across the 15 all the way out to about the 18-yard line. They'll set it down on the 19. Great pickup there of 9 yards for Sandusky.
A good tough run for Colby on his first carry.
And as he gets more and more comfortable in this one, we kind of think he might be the man tonight. Let's see. That'll do it for the end of the first quarter. Torrington with a couple of big interceptions here in the first quarter. Puts them up 7-zip over Rawlins on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. Back for the second after this.
At Points West Community Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a business. It is a way of life. With over 94 years of experience in serving Goshen County, we understand and value the ways of our local farmers and ranchers. Through the quality of banking services and lending relationships, we take the time to know our customer and learn their operation firsthand. Stop in today to meet with our friendly and experienced lending staff to discuss your agricultural business needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
If you're looking for a rotor or windshield wiper motor, yeah, you'll find it at CarQuest.
Since 1965, Valley Motor Supply CarQuest has proudly served eastern Wyoming and western Nebraska as a locally owned and operated business. The experienced staff is ready and willing to help with parts and fluids for your cars, trucks, and tractors. Stop in at Valley Motor Supply CarQuest, your local auto parts retailer.
Yeah, you'll find it at CarQuest.
Ready for the start of the second quarter at 7-0 Torrington, thanks to an 80-yard run by Drew Kramer, tender ankle and all. Connor Carell with 2 first-quarter interceptions. And the Blazers, we'll see if they take a shot here. They got it 2nd and 1 at the 19. 3 wide receivers set. Griman and Carell off to the near side, Degan alone, as he usually is, off to his left. And now the Blazers will move early. Maybe. Griman's pointing the other way. Officials are going to talk about it. Rawlins walking backwards. They're still talking about it. We're going to get a consensus here one way or the other.
This is the first flag?
Yep. Cheyenne officiating crew. False start against Torrington.
Again, as Grant mentioned earlier, the Goshen County Bowl Lingle Homecoming as they host Southeast on Kerm FM tonight. Kickoff at 7.
So 2nd down and 6 now for Torrington. Kramer going to keep it himself. Hesitates, now rushes up the middle, shakes off a couple of tacklers, and Drew's going to have a first down. Out to about the 24. So hard to bring down. I think you got him cornered, and whoop, there he goes. First down of the night for the Blazers. Gross and Sandusky in the backfield now with Kramer. Here's a counter give. Gross going left side with it. Trying to run away from the defender. Does. Can't get past the second one. Tough running for Gross as he'll get banged out of bounds after a pickup of 4 or 5 here. They'll set it down on the 29-yard line. That will be a 5-yard pickup for Gross. Way to keep the legs churning.
Yeah, good job by Jaden. Thought they had him right at the line of scrimmage.
Got an official's timeout here. Gross going to need to come off for something, maybe. Or no, somebody with the lights on.
I'm going to say must have some headlights down there.
Don't need those yet. Gorgeous sunset behind us here. Boy, nothing like Wyoming fall sunsets. Got a good one commencing tonight. Moon just about full, 3 days away from it. Rising up in the southeastern skies. Gorgeous night here. Here's Sandusky up the middle. Colby with a big first down across the 40 out to the 46. That's what Coach Steinmetz wants to see from him right there. Second first down for the Blazers, as they'll put it down right at the 46-yard line. Twins to the left side, single receiver Dagan to the right. Kramer again in a full house backfield in the gun. The give, Sandusky right up the middle. Colby dragging tacklers across the 45 of Rawlins down to the 44.
Yeah, Colby warming up.
They'll set it back a yard. That's a 9-yard pickup for Sandusky. Second down and 1. And now in Rawlins territory, let's see if the Blazers take a shot here. Kramer, nope, just going to give it to Woodard this time. Woodard with the first down across the 40 down to the 37-yard line. Blazers keeping it on the ground, churning up the yardage, keeping the clock moving, 9:28.
Good job by Woodard. His first carry goes for about 8. The 5th Blazer to touch the football.
Trips to the right side, single receiver off to the left for Torrington. Kramer, shotgun, the give, Sandusky up the middle, breaks it open to the 20, 10, 5, they're not going to catch him. Touchdown, Colby Sandusky, 37 yards.
Yeah, we were talking, Grant, before the game, what's the over-under on Sandusky tonight? We guessed about 120. He's already at 72.
Yeah, we were a little short on that mark, weren't we?
I think so.
Hackett out to attempt the point after. Got to put on the big jersey, 75 on the line. Kramer's just going to have to run it out of there. Looking for the end zone, and he got in. 2-point conversion good on a broken play by Drew Kramer. How about that? 8:55 to go here, second quarter. Your score now on the CNA scoreboard. Torrington 15, Rawlins nothing. Back for the kickoff after this.
Our producers know that running a successful operation these days requires having reliable service and quality products. That's why you know you can trust the knowledgeable people at Westco to provide you sound agronomic advice, aerial application, bulk fuel, lubricants, propane, tires, and other essentials to keep your operation running smoothly. Our priority is helping you succeed. Call or visit your nearest Westco location today. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
Colby Sandusky. Big touchdown run right there, 37 yards. It's 15-0 Blazers. And you kind of wonder where the Outlaws are mentally now. Has not been a good year past the midpoint of the season here. They start the game with great drives that end in turnovers. Blazers capitalize on both, and suddenly they're staring a deficit in the face once again. Hackett to boot it away. Nice high kick that's going to drive Green back to his 5-yard line. Stops at the 15, then hit hard. Garrett Hager, big stick at the 19-yard line.
And Blazers getting physical.
That's where the Outlaws will have it, 1st and 10. Hager, 5'11" sophomore. Definitely a kid not afraid of contact. Here's Gonzalez, the give, Mathill. Stopped immediately. Boy, Woodard came flying through there, about took his head off. But Mathill scrapes out a yard out of the deal. They'll credit Hager with the tackle. 2nd down and 9. Again, the Outlaws taking their sweet time here. It'll be Martinez in there at running back now. He'll have the give, and not much here. They'll put it down at about the 22-yard line. Good enough for a pickup of 2 is all. That will bring up 3rd down and a long 7. Clock moving, 7:23. And we'll see if the Blazer D can get a big stop here. 3 wide receivers set. Gonzalez up under center. This will be blown dead. Did somebody take a timeout? Yes, Rawlins spent their last of the first half. Timeout, Outlaws. 7:12 left on the clock here. CNA scoreboard, second quarter. It's 15-0 Blazers. Back after this.
In the Cowboys state, we all know that oil and gas play a pivotal role in our Wyoming way of life. Western Proppants in Yoder is proud to provide high-quality frac sand for the oil and gas community. In fact, they're the only in-basin source for high-quality frac sand in southeastern Wyoming. Learn more at westernproppants.com and check out the careers page for job opportunities. Western Proppants, located in Yoder, Wyoming.
Your farm or ranch is unique. Your insurance coverage should be too. I'm Kyle Rafferty, and at J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, we provide coverage for everything you work hard for day in and day out. We tailor coverages to meet the needs of your operation. Together, we can find the right policy to protect you from the unexpected. Give me a call at 532-2147 or drop by my office here in Torrington. J.G. Elliott Insurance, a Platte Valley company.
After the timeout, Rawlins has it 3rd and 7. From their own 22, Gonzalez up under center. 3 wide receiver set, wants to throw, and now it collapses on him. Down he goes. I think he slipped and went down, but it wasn't going to be long before Garrett Hager and Jaden Gross cleaned it up.
Yeah, I hate to harp on it. And yeah, you do have a 3rd and long, but I don't know why Rawlins even drops back.
Torrington got through there. Gonzalez turned around. He had Blazers in his face. Here's the punt. Griman's going to let it go. It'll take a Rawlins roll to about their own 45-yard line. Torrington's going to set up shop in Rawlins territory here with a 15-0 lead past the midway point of the second quarter. Going to be a quick one tonight, Bubs.
It will be. Yeah, with how deliberate Rawlins is on offense, they burn some time, don't they?
Yeah, they do milk the clock for sure. Kramer, the give. Sandusky caught from behind Mathill. Short pickup here, maybe a yard.
I've been impressed with Mathill for Rawlins. He's a big athlete for him on both sides.
Wears the old cushion helmet, doesn't he?
The Guardian cap.
Yep. Four wide receivers set for Torrington now on 2nd and 9. Kramer shotgun. Going to option far side. Great pitch. Sandusky's got some room out there. Colby with another big run across the 35 down to the 29-yard line. And the Blazers' 4th first down.
Yeah, Colby with 87 yards on 6 carries.
First and 10, Blazers knocking on the door again. They got it at the 29-yard line. Twins bunched in against that far sideline. Kramer to throw, flag comes in. Towards the end zone it goes. This is incomplete. Griman had to battle his defender for that ball, but let's check the hanky. Looks to go against the Blazers.
Could be a hold here.
False start against Torrington, legal procedure or whatever. It wasn't blown dead. That'll make it 1st and 15 on Torrington's 2nd penalty of the ball game. They'll march it out to the 34. Trips again, tightly bunched far side. Kramer shotgun, going to keep it himself, right up the middle. Jukes and jives his way to a short gain here. They'll get it back to about the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard short, as they'll put it down on the 30.
Thank you, Grand Kate. The Bronco Grillhouse score update, some CWAC 1A 9-man action. Pine leads Lusk after the first quarter, 7-0.
That'll make it 2nd and 11 from the 30. Kramer again in the gun, going to send Griman in motion. They're going to give him that ball on the sweep, coming right side, cuts it up. Griman loose momentarily. Somebody steps up and smacks him at about the 19, and that's exactly where he needed to get for the first down. This should be a fresh 4 for the Blazers.
Oh, didn't give him a great spot.
Well, it's lined up at the 19-yard line.
They're going to say it's
How
inches.
in the world is that not a first down? What's going on out here? 3rd down and an inch. Full house backfield, Kramer, shotgun. Fake the give, the pitch again, Sandusky. Here, flag comes in. Colby's going to run it in for the score. 2 flags down. Let's check it. Blazers aren't celebrating here, so 3 flags on the play.
They got some around where that play developed and then one.
Maybe he got an offset. You know, I thought Kramer got hit a little late on the pitch. Maybe we'll have an offset here. Yeah, they're going to set it right back down on the 19-yard line, which should be a first down, but it's not. They'll replay third down. It's a hold against Torrington, 2 holds against Torrington, and a personal foul penalty against Rawlins on the late hit on Kramer, who's fine, by the way. So we'll replay the third.
All that for nothing.
Kramer shotgun once again. The give, Woodard, first down and more. Brennan to the 15, down to the 14. Tackle made by A.J. Martinez. But Woodard will pick up Torrington's 5th first down of the night at the 3:23 mark here in the second quarter.
Been a good possession for Torrington. I have this football with about 3 minutes left. Milk some clock here, get a score, head to the locker room.
Torrington will send Twins to the right side. Going to put Dagan in motion. And this will be a false start against Torrington.
Seen that happen a few times tonight. Blazers trying to get a lot of motion going on the offense. Might be messing with them a little bit.
First and 15 now. This drive's taking a while to get anywhere. Ball's put back on the 19. Sandusky in motion. Kramer's all alone in the backfield. Takes a snap, fires. This is picked off. Good pressure by Rawlins. The interception by Aiden Garcia, and he'll be run out of bounds at around the 20-yard line, but credit that pick by Drew to pressure. I think it was Austin White, maybe, coming in on the pressure, untouched. Rawlins got a man down on the field now. And we'll take a break here while they tend to him. 2 turnovers both ways in this first half. 2:24 left before half. It's Torrington 15, Rawlins nothing. Back after this.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Looking for expert urologic care in your community? Dr. Matthew Rutman, board-certified urologist at Banner Health Torrington, specializes in comprehensive urologic and pelvic health, treating everything from bladder issues and kidney stones to pelvic pain and prostate issues. Dr. Rutman provides personalized, compassionate care right here in your community. Call Banner Health Torrington at 307-532-8758. Banner Health, making healthcare easier so life can be better.
Well, that took the eyes open another notch here, Ryan. That is Mathill, injured on the play, coming off the field, putting no weight on that right leg.
Yeah, and he looks hobbled up pretty good. We'll keep an eye on him. But, yeah, Mathill has been the offense for the Outlaws.
Remington Mathill junior running back and linebacker for the Outlaws, who after the interception have the football. This is the give to White right up the middle. He's going to have to be the man now, it seems, for Rawlins. He's going to be out close to a first down. That'll be enough to move the chains at the 28-yard line. Rawlins has no timeouts in 2 minutes to go. Blazers might be looking for another pick here. They already have 2. Carell's got both of them. Here's the give. White once again coming near side. Slips a tackle by Griman, tiptoeing near side, and out of bounds he goes. Close to another first down. Going to step out of bounds maybe a yard shy at the 37. 2nd and 1. That at least stops the clock at 1:49 for the Outlaws. Trips right, single receiver left. Under center goes Gonzalez. White the lone setback. He'll have the carry once again. Goes nowhere. Gross trips him up. No gain for Austin White. 3rd down and 1.
I've been impressed with Gross tonight on defense. Been all over for the Blazers, causing some pressures.
Same look again from Rawlins. Blazers will rush 4. Gonzalez the give. White, I don't think he got there. Had to get to the 48. This is going to come up shy.
Yeah, Woodard and Gross back in there again.
4th and 1, Rawlins. And the Blazers will now take a timeout to preserve time on the clock. Their first one used, I believe, of the first half. 1:08 left. Torrington looking to try to get the ball back here with 2 timeouts remaining. It's 15-0 Blazers. Back after this.
Bear Mountain Beef is your go-to for all of your USDA beef, hog, lamb, and goat processing. Located in Hot Springs, they're the premier USDA processor in the area. Give them a call today to book your next appointment, 307-338-2751, or visit their website, bearmountainbeef.com, 338-2751. Bear Mountain Beef, a cut above the rest.
After the timeout, what will the Outlaws do? I think they're going to set up to punt as Murray's going to drop back. They've got it 4th and 1 in their own end at the 37. Kramer going to drop back to receive this one. He'll bang it out of there, and Drew's going to let it go. Takes a Rawlins hop at the 40 and down at the 36. Again, Torrington with 58 seconds left here, 2 timeouts. So most likely to the air we go here. Four wide receivers set. Trips off to the right side. Kramer fires. Caught and dropped by Gross. Incomplete.
Yeah, one of those classic, got to catch it before you run. Gross was already looking upfield before he hauled it in.
2nd and 10. That didn't take much time. Twins to either side, Kramer in the gun. Trying to get Rawlins to jump. Nobody does. And here's Griman with the catch. Near side to the 40. Did he drop the ball? They did. They are going to call this a fumble as Greiman going to the ground gives it up. The third Torrington turnover in this first half. It'll be Rawlins' ball at the Blazer 40.
And just had bodies in the way. I don't see how that football came out, but definitely had possession, made the catch, was running upfield, and just came loose.
3 wide receivers set here for the Outlaws. Gonzalez going to line up in the shotgun, and this will be blown dead. False start against the Outlaws. Their first penalty. Would have had another, but that was offset. First and 15 now, Blazer 45. 48 seconds. Gonzalez to throw, pumps once, has to escape pressure, lets it go. This is incomplete. Nearest one to it was Connor Carrill. Just about came up with his 3rd pick of the night.
Yeah, and almost another sack. Outlaws have dropped back 7 times. Gonzalez 0 for 7.
Second and 15. 41.8 on the clock. Shotgun once again. Gonzalez to throw, fires over the middle. This is incomplete. Carell is really playing a cat and mouse game back there, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Looking for more picks.
Got another penalty here. We got a roughing the passer on the Blazers, Ryan. Big one here. This will be a Rawlins first down.
Yeah, puts him at the 30.
Well, you had him on the ropes there. Now you let him off. And they've got a fresh 4. Gonzalez up under center. No more timeouts for the Outlaws, as we stated. Now Gonzalez to throw. Down he goes. Garrett Hager.
Man, has he had a night.
Blazers are just pouring through the offensive line. Second down and long. Second down and about 20. I don't even know if Rawlins is going to get a playoff here. Torrington's going to let the clock go, of course. 10 seconds. Yeah, there's no way. We have reached the end of the first half. On the Clark and Associates scoreboard here at halftime. It's been a weird one. We'll just put it that way. Torrington 15, Rawlins nothing. We'll take a break and be back for a look at stats coming up after this.
Fall is in the air, and that means football season and tailgating. Century Lumber in Torrington has big savings on grills. Check out the Weber Grill with a sale price of just $479.99. Century has also drastically reduced the price on the Peak Prime Green Mountain Grill. Come see all the features that this grill provides, including remotely managing your cooks with the Prime app. And it's priced at under $1,000. Your grilling headquarters at Century Lumber in Torrington.
Specializing in custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. So make Dinklage Feed Yards a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed Yards, East Highway 26 in Torrington.
Whether you love them or can't stand them, surprises are a part of life. I'm Ryan Young, your Torrington Edward Jones financial advisor, and I can help you get ready for whatever life throws at you. As your needs change, we can change what you need to do to help you end up where you want to be. And while there is never a good time to experience unexpected costs, we can work together to help make them feel a little less unexpected. Stop by our office on Main Street in Torrington or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Eric's Lube Express provides fast, friendly, and convenient oil changes with no appointment needed. Located in the Cold Springs Business Park, just north of Baumgars. Simply drive up and never get out of your vehicle. They'll also accommodate your busy schedule with pickup and delivery service. Just call 307-338-2653. Oil changes made easy. Eric's Lube Express. Swing through today.
Grant Curry with Farm Bureau Financial Services is committed to helping you prepare for the unexpected. Farm Bureau, the #1 insurer of farm and ranch in Wyoming. They have a wide variety of insurance and financial services. He can help you understand your needs and provide the right coverage for you specifically. Visit him at the Torrington location, 1919 East A, or in Lusk at 208 West Griffith. Grant Curry, your local agent with Farm Bureau Financial Services.
Blazers up 15-0 here at halftime, and halftime stats are brought to you by North Platte Physical Therapy. North Platte Physical Therapy is committed to keeping you at the top of your game on and off the field. Marnie and her crew are on the ball and ready to help you figure out what ails you and how to get you back to your best. Stop by at 1301 East M Street or call them 532-5355. North Platte Physical Therapy, providing quality professional care with a family-friendly atmosphere and always flexibility. Well, as we said, kind of a weird first half. Rawlins, like the last two teams the Blazers played, started running all over Torrington, went to the air. That didn't work out so good for them. Torrington, if they could keep a hold of the football tonight, would have maybe twice this lead right now. But they got both scores in the first half. First one came in the first quarter after a big Connor Carell interception. Torrington had it 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. And we didn't know about how effective Drew Kramer was going to be tonight on that sore ankle after last week. Well, we got an answer right there. How about an 80-yard run for a score by Kramer? Hackett made the kick at 7-0. Then in the second quarter, after another Rawlins turnover, 8:55 left, Colby Sandusky gets into the act. Really wanting to lean on Sandusky tonight are the Blazers. And he had a good first half, 37-yard run. The point after, kind of either a muff snap or Drew just saw the potential for a block, ran out of there with the football, the holder did, and got to the corner of the end zone. And so that was good. That made our halftime score 15-0. 6 first downs by the Rawlins Outlaws, 5 for Torrington. Blazers have been penalized in this ball game. 4 flags for 30 yards. Rawlins just once for 5 yards. The first half has been a story of turnovers, no doubt about it. 2 big interceptions thrown by Chris Gonzalez for Rawlins, both of those going to Connor Carell. But the Blazers can't hang on to the ball either. Kramer throws 1 pick, Sandusky with a fumble, and Greiman with a fumble. Those are your seniors doing that. And so, still a lot to be decided here for sure in this one. I'll send it over to Ryan for a look at your further team and individual stats.
Thank you, Grant. We'll look at the Outlaws first, and leading the way was Mathill. Again, had that injury at the end of the first half there. He had 9 carries, 58 yards for the Outlaws on the ground. Gonzalez didn't do much with all those sacks, but his one good carry for the Outlaws, 8 yards on one carry there. but a lot of negative yardage with the sacks. Again, Rawlins struggling through the air. 0 of 8 was Gonzalez, 2 picks, as the Blazers took advantage of that poor passing game for the Outlaws. Also on the ground for Rawlins, White with 5 carries for 40 yards. The Blazers led on the ground by Drew Kramer, mostly because of that big 80-yard scamper into the end zone. He had 3 carries for 93 yards. Sandusky got him going in the first half. Colby with 6 carries, 87 yards and a touchdown. Woodard with 12 on 2 carries. Greiman with 18 on 2 totes. And Gross with 1 run for 5 yards for the Blazers. Kramer just 1 of 3 through the air. A 2-yard completion. That was to Greiman before he fumbled it on that possession. But again, at halftime, Torrington with the lead, 15-0 over Rawlins. Clark and Associates scoreboard. Take a quick break here. We'll come back, look at some scores from our area. We'll do that right after this.
The best doggone bank around. Hi, this is Leonard at First State Bank in Torrington. Bank fees are rough, but not with totally free checking. Ask about our awesome checking accounts with free online banking, free instant issue Visa debit cards, and a free gift, an outdoor blanket. That's our way of saying thank you. Warning, our service may lead to excessive tail wagging. First State Bank in Torrington, a division of Glacier Bank, your first choice in banking, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Brian Young, CEO of Go Goshen. Go Goshen is a nonprofit organization dedicated to fostering economic development in Goshen County since 1987. In our community, small businesses are vital, which is why Go Goshen focuses on retaining and expanding local enterprises through grants and other opportunities. We're also home to the Chamber of Commerce, Travel and Tourism, and the Main Street program. Visit gogoshen.com to learn more about how we can help you today.
Whether you're a Wyoming Cowboy fan or a Trailblazer, Lancer, Dodger, or Cyclone, Heartland Embroidery has the apparel and accessories you need to show your school colors. Stop in the store on Main Street in Torrington and take a look for yourself. From jackets and t-shirts to everyday gear and accessories, we promise you'll find something for the whole family. With new items always coming into the store, you'll always find that perfect item to show off your school spirit. Only at Heartland Embroidery, downtown Torrington.
Landscaping Plus on East Highway 26 in Torrington is ready to help you create the outdoor space of your dreams. With an experienced crew and an eye for attractive landscaping design, you can trust Landscaping Plus with any project you might have for your yard. They also carry sprinkler parts and other lawn and garden items that you may need for those do-it-yourself projects. Give Rob a call today and he can help you find the perfect design for your home. Landscaping Plus in Torrington, 532-6067.
Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important, life insurance. Because it offers financial protection for your loved ones and can help you pay for things like a mortgage, credit debt, or even your children's education. Plus, life insurance is probably more affordable than you think. And with State Farm, your local agents, Lisa, Jenny, or Caitlin, can help you understand your options and choose a coverage that best fits your needs. Contact Mike Rafferty State Farm at 307-532-3218 today.
At Platte River Family Dentistry, it's their vision that patients have the freedom to choose a lifetime of optimum dental health. It's their mission to provide progressive excellence in dental care with the ultimate in patient comfort. Dr. Marsh, Dr. Lucas, and the staff are always striving to learn the most up-to-date information, so it's clear to see that Platte River Family Dentistry is the right choice for your dental health. They appreciate your referrals and always welcome new patients. Call Platte River Family Dentistry at 532-4448.
Welcome back to Wiseman Field in Torrington. Blazer football on Cinch Country KGOS. Glad to have you along. 15-0 the Blazers lead it at halftime on the Clark and Associates scoreboard. Take a look real quick at some other scores from across the state. Again, we'll give you the full rundown tonight. Tune into the scoreboard show tonight on KERM 98.3 right after the Lingle Southeast game, the Goshen County Bowl, which just kicked off. So we'll have full coverage for you there. Some 3A scores. Number 1, Star Valley in the first half. 55, Powell nothing. So Star Valley, no trouble with Powell. And number 2, Cody, after the first half, leads Evanston 14-7. Again, another game we were watching closely. They just kicked off, and we'll try to share some scores from this one as the game goes along here. But number 5, Douglas at number 4, Lander, a big one in 3A East action. Some other scores from 1A 9-man. Again, that Goshen County Bowl, Ingles homecoming as they host Southeast tonight. They just kicked off. That's a game you can hear on 98.3 Kerm FM. And you can also watch it on our new YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search GoCo Now. One word, no spaces, GOCO Now. You can watch that one live. And thank you, John Gunn. The Bronco Grill House score update from that one. Lingle leads it 7-0 in the first quarter. Another 1A 9-man score. Pine Bluffs was up, last score we heard, 7-0 in the first quarter over Lusk. So Pine and Lusk in action tonight. Thank you, Shad Bates. Score update. Gearing beat Torrington 2-1 in the opening round of the Twin City Invite in Scotts Bluff. So again, Gearing gets the best of Torrington 2-1 in volleyball action. He'll be joining us tonight at the scoreboard show. Again, that coming up right after the Lingle Southeast game on Kerm FM. Again, Torrington leads it here at Wiseman Field at halftime, 15-0 on the CNA scoreboard. Take a break and come back with the second half. Blazers will get the football when we come back right after this.
Is Fraud Awareness Month, a reminder to stay alert and protect your information. If you get a call, text, or email asking for your PIN, password, or account number, that's not your bank. At Platte Valley Bank, we'll never ask for sensitive information through text or email, and we'll never pressure you to act fast. If something feels off, hang up or delete it, then call us directly. Staying safe from fraud is a team effort, and we're on your team. Platte Valley Bank, you belong here.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Blodorns in Torrington is proud to have been serving the area for over 100 years. At Blodorns, they believe that the essence of your legacy can be found not only in the things you build and leave behind, but through the relationships you create along the way. That's why you can trust the friendly staff for help with any project. They have the building supplies you need from start to finish. Shop online today at blodorns.com. Blodorns, products you need, people you trust.
The window of opportunity in farming is short. You need equipment that's ready when you are. That's why Titan Machinery Torrington offers a Case IH uptime inspection to keep you running strong. Our technicians perform rigorous multi-point inspections to find issues before they cost you time in the field. Right now, get 10% off your Case IH uptime services, up to $1,000 off qualifying repairs found during your inspection. Don't wait. Schedule your Case IH uptime inspection today at Titan Machinery Torrington.
Hear that? Does it make you thirsty? Torrington Beverage supplies Pepsi and Gatorade products to the grocery stores, most of the convenience stores, bars, and restaurants in Goshen, Platte, and Niobrara counties. They are a local business that supports our youth in school activities, 4-H, and FFA. If you would like Pepsi products at your business or at your next function, give them a call at 307-532-5828. Hope you get your Pepsi thirst on.
Torrington Vision Source is a proud radio sponsor of area athletes and the Wyoming Cowboys. We're your one source for your family's eye care needs. Eye exam, full service optical, contact lenses, eye diseases and injuries, surgical co-management. We use the latest in technology, not only in diagnosing your problem, but also in the products to fix it. Our helpful and friendly staff is just a phone call or click away. 532-4114 or TorringtonVisionSource.com or like us on Facebook. Torrington Vision Source. Doctors Grant and Linda Jones, East M Street in Torrington.
This is Al Maloney, General Manager at Transwest Ford, letting you know that our quick lane is open to serve you with no appointments necessary. Stop by and take advantage of the best value in the valley with the works starting at $69.95. Is life too busy? No problem. Ask our team about our pickup and delivery services. We service all makes and models. Stop by or call our team at 308-635-3701. Drive a little, save a lot at Transwest Ford of Scotts Bluff.
Before you head out on your next road trip, Ty's Pit Stop in Lingle invites you to stop in and stock up. They continue to serve the area with competitive gas prices, and they've got plenty of road trip snacks to choose from. With Coca-Cola products, along with other hot and cold beverages, snacks, fresh entrees that are always hot and ready, and even adult beverages for the weekend. Ty's Pit Stop on the corner in Lingle, locally and veteran-owned and operated.
Welcome back to Wiseman Field, everybody. Grant Jones, Ryan Kaith alongside. Ready to start the third quarter. Blazers up 15-zip, and they will have the football. Get the feeling they kind of dodged a bullet there before half. Rawlins with a little bit of injury trouble. I don't know what the status is of Remington Mathill. He's been their best offense tonight. See if he can go in the second half or not. Murray will get into this one. Short kick taken by Sandusky at the 15. Heads right up the middle. Now off to the right side. Sandusky out to the 35-40. Still on his feet near midfield, and that's where he will go down. Tackle made by the kicker.
A nice little 30-some yard return.
It's still plenty warm out there, Ryan. Tell you what.
I don't need that sweatshirt I brought tonight.
Still lots of shorts here for the first game in October. Unbelievable. 1st and 10 Blazers. Kryman in motion. Fake the sweep to him, then the give right up the middle on the delay. Sandusky caught from behind. Short pickup here. Eichenberger a little bit hobbled as he gets up. Tackle was made by Austin White after a gain of 3 by Sandusky. 2nd and 7. Trips off to the left side. Single receiver right. Kramer's in the gun, now optioning, and the pitch, Sandusky, first down and more. This is what they've been running all game. Sandusky into the secondary, all the way down to the 22. That's a third time they've ran that option pitch. Kramer hasn't kept one of them.
And Kramer kind of threw it behind Sandusky a little bit. Good hands by Colby. Got a hold of that football, went upfield quick.
Blazers knocking on the door of the red zone here. Twins to the left side, single receiver Dagan out to the right. Full house backfield in the gun with Kramer. The give, I think this is Sandusky, yes, reaches forward to the 15-yard line. Good pickup here. That'll bring up 2nd and 3, so a pickup of 7 there for Colby. Are we at the century mark yet?
We're over the over.
We're over the over.
9 carries, 122 for Colby.
That is exactly how the Blazers drew it up offensively in the game plan. Feed number 5. Fake the give. Drew's going to run for his life now. Got out of there, but a flag comes in. Kramer's got a first down, but hold the phone. I think they're going to get Woodard on the hold. Flag was thrown in the Blazer backfield. Torrington's marching backwards. Blazers again with 3 first half turnovers. Block in the back, they'll say, I think, on Woodard. 3 first-half turnovers, 2 fumbles, and an interception. 10-yard penalty right there for now 40 yards in flags on the Blazers. That'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Ball sitting right on the 25. Now what the devil? Substitution infraction, Torrington. Blazers marching backwards.
It'll be a long way to go here.
They only got a couple of downs to do it in.
They're going to wave it off.
Yep. It must have been okay. Coach Steinmetz pleading his case, and then he gives the white hat a thumbs up. I love it. All right, 2nd and 13 with the ball on the 25. Twins out to the right side. Twins to both sides. Kramer optioning near side. This time he'll keep it, cuts it up. Hit immediately, I think, again by White. He's all over the field now with Mathill out.
I was just going to mention that, though, Grant. Mathill out there now. I just noticed that.
He sure is, isn't he? Tough kid. Pickup of 4 right there by Drew. 3rd down and 9. See if Torrington's in 4-down territory here. Same setup on offense here. 4 wide receiver pattern. Kramer just going to run for his life. Down he goes. A.J. Martinez came through untouched.
Yeah, he was on the blitz there. Had him timed up Kramer on the cadence.
That might make the 4th down call a little easier. 4th down and 15. Maybe. They're huddling. They're going to go for it. Trips to the right. Drew needs some time to throw here. He's running out on him. Hangs this one up. This should be a flag. Let's see. No. Defender wasn't turned as they were looking for Dagan in the end zone. Looked like contact. Torrington's going to turn it over on downs here. And it'll be Rawlins football. At the 22. Or check at 27. Gonzalez, the Rawlins quarterback, up under center. White, the lone setback. He has the carry. Nice burst from him across the 30. Out to about the 32. Good enough for a pickup of 5.
Now flag comes in late.
Who's this on? Everything is a conference. They're looking to march this off against Torrington. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Blazers. 15-yarder, 55 yards in penalties now. This will give Rawlins a 1st down, their 7th of the night. Fresh 4 from their 47. Torrington will rush 5. Gonzalez up under center. Offset I behind him. The give, White goes nowhere. Did not fool Jaden Gross at all. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's where they'll set it down.
Yeah, Gross with a great night on defense thus far. It's like he's been in the Rawlins huddle.
Yeah, you better be accounting for number 22 now. Yeah, Mathill played some defense there, Ryan, not out on offense, so. Now shotgun for Gonzalez. Fires, it's caught. Far side down immediately. Short pickup here by Green. Tackled by Dagan. Right at midfield. Pickup of 3 on the play. First completion of the night for the Outlaws.
1 of 9 now.
Already past the midway point of the third quarter. 3rd down and 7. Rawlins. Gonzalez rolling near side. Pressure all over the place. Throws. It's caught. No, say it hit the turf. Good effort by Murray to come back on it. But it'll be 4th down for the Outlaws at midfield. Blazers will send in the punt return. Greiman going to move up past the 20. Murray's going to stand at about his 37. Good snap to him. He'll bang it out of there. Decent kick, fair catch, called for, made by Greiman at about the 22-yard line. Back and forth we go here. Nothing really happening. And it'll be Torrington football as they put it on the 21.
Quick Bronco Grillhouse score update. Goshen County Bowl, a young Southeast team struggling with Lingle. Doggers up 21-0, 3 minutes left in the first.
That game heard on 98.3 on your dial, which is where you'll want to be after the conclusion of that one tonight. Here's Sandusky, big hole opening up, slips and falls at about 25.
That turf monster got him there.
Gain of 4 by Colby, 2nd and 6. Scoreboard show coming up. Probably, what, a little bit closer to 10, or are you going to get her going early?
Well, just when they get done with that Goshen County Bowl. But, yeah, late kickoff for that one, so 9:30-ish probably.
Yep. See what the Blazers do here on 2nd down. Little counter give. I think this is Gross. No, it's Colby. Sandusky fighting hard for yardage. He's got a 1st down. Across the 30 out to the 33. Lost a shoe on the play. They'll spot it just outside of the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 Torrington. 6th first down of the night. Rawlins still leads in that category, but the Blazers lead it on the scoreboard 15-zip. Trips out to the left side. Kramer's going to keep it. Just runs off left tackle. Has a hole. Drew cuts it back. 1st down and more. Kramer out close to midfield, and down he goes at about the Blazer 49.
He becomes the 2nd 100-yard rusher for Torrington.
Amazing on that gimpy ankle. Really limited him. He wouldn't come off the field. Really limited him in that fourth quarter against Lander last week. It was all over but the shouting by then. Comes back strong tonight. They'll set it up at midfield here, 1st and 10, Torrington. Pistol look here. Trips bunched right. Here's a little inside shovel pass to Greiman coming across the formation and zigzagging his way through down in Rawlins territory at about the 44. Good pickup there for Greiman. Nice play design. 2nd and 4. Trips again out near side. Single receiver Dagan off to the left. Kramer shotgun once again. This is Bo Martinez on the carry here, and Bo's going to be caught in the backfield. Nice play there. Slicing through for Rawlins was Tygo Romero. Blazers lose 6. All those 6 yards that Greiman gained previously are wiped off. .225 left on the clock here, third quarter. This game moving right along. Trips off to the left, but they're bunched in tight on this big 3rd and 10. Student body to the right. Here's Sandusky with it. Hang on to that ball, Colby. Not going to get the first down, but it may make Torrington think about going for it here in Rawlins' end on a 4th and 3.
Looks like Drew coming off the field maybe, or getting the call. And
the Blazers are going to set up here to take a timeout. Well, they're just going to hustle here with 10 on the clock. Try to get a punt off. They thought about going. Hackett stands at his 45. This one goes straight up high in the air and then takes a Rawlins bounce down by Carell at the 32.
Yeah, just went straight up off the foot of Hackett.
That's all of about a 10-yard punt there for Holden Hackett. So it's been kind of a third quarter of nothing here. Torrington clinging to this 15-point lead, 15 zip. As we approach the end of it here, just a minute 3 on the clock. Gonzalez up under center. Blazers will rush 5. They give. White hit immediately. And making that hit was Brennan Woodard. Gain of 1 by White. 2nd down and 9. Ball sitting on the 33. Might be down to our last play of the third quarter. 3 wide receivers set by Rawlins. Blazers will rush 5. Pitch back. White. Blazers trying to get him in the backfield, and Landry Greiman does.
Hey, good job by Landry. Good speed to get outside, get him tackled.
This will lose a yard, and we have come to the end of the third quarter. Just 1 remaining here on this beautiful night at Wiseman Field. Blazers clinging to a 15-point lead heading in to the final stanza. After 3, Torrington 15 and Rawlins nothing. Back for the 4th after this.
At Points West Community Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a business. It is a way of life. With over 94 years of experience in serving Goshen County, we understand and value the ways of our local farmers and ranchers. Through the quality of banking services and lending relationships, we take the time to know our customer and learn their operation firsthand. Stop in today to meet with our friendly and experienced lending staff to discuss your agricultural business needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
If you're looking for a rotor or windshield wiper motor, yeah, you'll find it at CarQuest.
Since 1965, Valley Motor Supply CarQuest has proudly served eastern Wyoming and western Nebraska as a locally owned and operated business. The experienced staff is ready and willing to help with parts and fluids for your cars, trucks, and tractors. Stop in at Valley Motor Supply CarQuest, your local auto parts retailer.
Yeah, you'll find it at CarQuest.
Grant Jones, Ryan Caith, back live at Wiseman Field. Blazers hit the road the next 2 weeks and need this one. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 for Rawlins starting the 4th quarter as the teams switch ends. From their 31, Gonzalez to throw, fires over the middle, it's incomplete, left it short. Looking for Murray coming across the middle. Rawlins another 4 and out, or 3 and out, and it will be Murray on to punt. How about a punt return?
Yeah, something to get us fired up. A stagnant 3rd quarter.
Blazers really need to try to keep Rawlins' punt team contained here to give Greiman a chance. He won't get another one here. That almost touched an Outlaw, but will roll dead at the 39-yard line. Blazers on the road next week. Ryan and I will have that one for you at Buffalo. Another 6 o'clock start. 6 o'clock the rest of the way. Next 3 Friday nights. Riverton and Mark Lenhart's squad the following week, and then home against Douglas. If the Blazers can hang on here and win, that sets up a huge game next week in Buffalo. First and 10 Blazers from their own 39. Here's Sandusky up the middle. Colby running hard. Colby's got a first down. Cross midfield. Near sideline, they'll say he stepped out at the 44 of Rawlins. 16 yards, Colby Sandusky. Century player tonight for the Blazers. Torrington's 8th first down, and they finally take the lead in that category.
Yeah, $155 for Colby on 13 totes.
First and 10 Blazers. Rawlins 43. Kramer to throw, fires, caught. Greiman, let's see what he can do with it. Still on his feet, trying to run away from people on the far side. To the 20-10, touchdown Torrington. Oh, once that first guy missed, it was curtains. 43 yards, Landry Greiman.
Yeah, Greiman just so dangerous as an athlete. He's got that quick hitter, and all he saw was the back of his jersey.
Yeah, don't have anybody on that Rawlins side that can match that. Hackett out to attempt the point after. Snaps a little high. Kramer gets it down, and Hackett boots it through. So the Blazers extend the lead, 11:28 left in the final quarter. Clark and Associates scoreboard. Torrington 22, Rawlins nothing. Back to Wiseman Field after this.
Our producers know that running a successful operation these days requires having reliable service and quality products. That's why you know you can trust the knowledgeable people at Westco to provide you sound agronomic advice, aerial application, bulk fuel, lubricants, propane, tires, and other essentials to keep your operation running smoothly. Our priority is helping you succeed. Call or visit your nearest Westco location today. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
Welcome back to Wiseman Field. Big score by the Blazers with 11:28 left here in the ball game. Just a quick throw to the outside there to Greiman. He does the rest, 43 yards. $22 to nothing. Let's see a big leg swing here, Holden Hackett. Gets into this one. Going to drive Murray back deep. Almost falls inside the 5. And down he goes. Big stick there. That was not Murray that returned it. Bo Martinez with a hit. Chase Pettis was your returner there for the Outlaws. 1st and 10 Rawlins inside their 20 at the 17.
Yeah, Holden, listen to you there. That's the best kick I've seen from him all year, I think.
He's capable of doing it. But certainly a placement kickoff artist, too. Last gasp here for the Outlaws. Martinez, or check it, Gonzalez will go back to the eye, give to the first man through. Aron Chavez has him. At about the 21. That was Martinez on the carry. Good enough, they'll say, for a pickup of 5. And they'll set it down on the 22. 2nd and a long 5 here for the Outlaws. Trips out to the right side. Gonzalez up under center. There's Mathill back in there at running back, and he's met immediately by Hackett. Picks up a couple of more. It'll be 3rd down and 3 for the Outlaws at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, big down here for the Blazer defense as they have them pinned back.
Not really sure why the clock stopped, Ryan, at 10:13. Wasn't a timeout taken. Here's Mathill up the middle, running hard. He's got a 1st down and more into the Blazers secondary. Tries to run over Kramer. Drew's got him, but not before he gets it all the way out to the 38. They'll mark it back a yard to the 37. 1st down, Outlaws. Thanks to a very gritty Remington Mathill.
He's been good tonight. 11th carry there. He's got 73.
The way he came off of the field in the first half, I didn't think there was a possibility that we'd see him again. Fresh 4 for Rawlins. Offset I behind Gonzalez. And he's just going to keep it himself. He'll go down immediately. Lose a yard or two on this one. Garrett Hager, last one off of the pile. Second down and 12. Outlaws keeping her on the ground with time running out. Offset I once again. The give, Mathil runs right around Martinez. He's got a first down. Mathil all the way out to midfield. They'll credit the tackle to Brendan Woodard, but Remington Mathil is a load. .8:30 to go. And again, 22 zip Blazers. Offset I once again behind Gonzalez. Hager giving chase, and this one is nearly picked off. That would have been a pick six for Bo Martinez, but it falls to the turf. Looking for Martinez out of the backfield in the flat. The other Martinez jumped the route.
Yeah, the Outlaws now just 1 of 12 through the air.
That'll stop the clock. 2nd and 10 from midfield. Twins off to the left side. Straight I formation to give Mathil up the middle, and this time they get him. Still churns out a couple yards somehow out of that. Credit Gross on the stop, as well as I think Danny Bennett there, the freshman. Third down and 8. Three wide receiver pattern here for Rawlins. Gonzalez going to step back into the gun. Quick hitter. This is incomplete. Thrown behind Gavin Green. Well, there's a lot of maroon around him.
Yeah, almost the third pick of the night for the Blazer D.
Outlaw's going to set up to punt. Blazers have stopped him. Murray's going to stand at his 38. Greiman at his 20. And Greiman fumbles the fair catch. Hops back on it, though. Had to go back 5 yards to do so. At the 13-yard line. Well, it's been a dropsies kind of night for Torrington. But the important thing is it doesn't show on the scoreboard.
And it's just been pretty lackadaisical from both squads tonight. I don't think this is the best Torrington can play for sure, and they're still up 22-0.
Greiman in motion, counter give. Sandusky with a load of steam across the 20. Out to about the 23-yard line. This is close to a Blazer first down. Probably going to come up just a bit shy. Let's see. Nope, they're going to give it to him. First down. Both teams with 9 first downs. Three wide receivers set. Kramer, shotgun, going to keep it himself, has some room near side, trying to pick his way through, takes on a tackler. That was Murray put his head into. out of bounds at about the 33. Good enough for a pickup of 9 on the play, 2nd and 1.
The Pokes with a home game tomorrow. UNLV comes to town, 5 o'clock kickoff. That game on Kerm FM.
Big chance for Wyoming tomorrow.
Yeah, try to get back on track here.
We'll see if the competition they faced the last couple of weeks is going to help. Here's Sandusky right up the middle. Kobe with another first down. Kobe still on his feet at the 40, out to the 41. Just refuses to go down tonight. Blazers now have reached double digits in first downs. On moves the clock. 6:35. First and 10, Torrington from their 41. Kramer with Greiman in motion. Will give it to him on the sweep. Greiman cuts it up, trying to pick his way through. Still on his feet, pushing forward and out close to midfield when he was pretty much stuck 5 yards before that. This will turn into a gain of 9. Second and 1. 3 wide receiver set once again here. Kramer with Sandusky beside him in the backfield. The give, Sandusky, nothing doing. This will be a loss on the play with Mathill slicing through. Ran right over Xavier Sanchez to get to him. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play for Sandusky. And it'll bring up 3rd down and a long 3 for Torrington. Four wide receiver set again. Here's a sweep for Greiman coming near side. He's got a first down across midfield, still on his feet at the 40. Still chugging along at the 35-yard line and down at the 33. Fresh 4 for the Blazers, 4:46 on the clock.
That been a good drive for the Blazers. Just what they want to do, keep it on the ground, eat up some clock.
Kramer, shotgun, fake the give. He's going to try to work around White. Can't do it. Spins off him, though. Drew on the run, far side. Kramer cuts it back at the 10-yard line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Drew Kramer. 33 yards.
I thought he's dead to rights there.
Rawlins whiffed on about 5 chances right there. Too elusive. Hackett point after attempt. Back to number 2 now from 75. Kick on the way. It is good. Blazers going to even their record at 500 in conference tonight. 4:17 left, CNA scoreboard. Blazers 29. Rawlins Outlaws nothing. Back after this.
In the Cowboys state, we all know that oil and gas play a pivotal role in our Wyoming way of life. Western Proppants in Yoder is proud to provide high-quality frac sand for the oil and gas community. In fact, they're the only in-basin source for high-quality frac sand in southeastern Wyoming. Learn more at westernproppants.com and check out the careers page for job opportunities. Western Proppants, located in Yoder, Wyoming.
Your farm or ranch is unique. your insurance coverage should be too. I'm Kyle Rafferty, and at J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, we provide coverage for everything you work hard for day in and day out. We tailor coverages to meet the needs of your operation. Together, we can find the right policy to protect you from the unexpected. Give me a call at 532-2147 or drop by my office here in Torrington. J.G. Elliott Insurance, a Platte Valley company.
Welcome back to Wiseman Field. You got quite the Bronco Grill House score update.
Got to pull it up again. Yeah, in the first quarter, Lander leads Douglas 21-0.
That's a first quarter score?
I think so, yeah. Has to be first half. I'm trying to call this game and watch a YouTube game.
If anybody can do it, you can. 29-0 here, Blazers. Here's a short kick by Hackett. Going to take its sweet time getting to the ball carrier, who's Green, and Green will go down at about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that's quite the story with Lander. What a turnaround.
They thought they had a pretty good team last year. And then the Blazers stunned them. First game of conference in their own house. I don't know that they ever recovered from that. But they've got it figured out this year for sure. Pretty senior-heavy team. And they're going to try to get a home playoff game. A win over Douglas tonight would go a long way to that. There's a short carry here. I think that was Mathill. Pickup of 2 out to the 27. 2nd and 8. Gonzalez up under center. Pitch back Mathill. They got him in the backfield. Great play by Landry Greiman. Went right at the legs of Mathill. That's how you tackle that guy.
Yeah, got to get his lower half.
That'll be a loss of 4 on the play. Going to put it all the way back to the 23. 3rd down and 12. Thank you, John Gunn. At the half, 35 zip, Lingle over Southeast. I formation, the give, Mathill right up the middle. Somebody's got his legs. He can't go anywhere. You can tell what was talked about on the Blazers sideline there. Quit tackling him up high. Danny Bennett on the stop. Couple of tackles tonight for that freshman. That'll make it 4th and 10, and Rawlins has had enough here. They'll punt it away. Murray stands on about his 11. Good snap to him. He'll bang it out of there. A low wobbler that, again, Greiman just has to get away from. It'll take a Rawlins bounce in Blazer territory and down at the 43-yard line. All over but the shouting here. Minute 46 left. Torrington will run their record to 3-3. And even things up in their conference record at 1-1. Staying alive for the playoffs in a huge ball game when it comes to that next week in Buffalo.
Yeah, going to be a big road trip for the Blazers next week.
Buffalo on the road tonight taking on Riverton. 4 wide receiver set. Kramer will just hand off here. Martinez right up the middle. Tackle made Austin White, but not before Bo Martinez gets into Rawlins territory down at the 49-yard line. Blazers will just run out the string here. Probably get 1 first down, and it's victory formation. 2nd and 3. And this is Garrett Hager out there. Flag comes in. Hager's got a first down. But that will be negated.
Hold on the Blazers. It is.
That'll send them all the way back in their own territory at the 41. 2nd and 12 now. High snap to Hager. He's just going to have to run out of there with it. Garrett with a burst. Hager with a first down to the 40, trying to run away from everybody. To the 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Garrett Hager. 60 yards. Showing some speed. The backup quarterback is. Hackett, point after attempt, good snap, ball's down, kick on the way, it is good. Torrington with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns to run away with this one. 50.4 on the clock. Torrington 36, Rawlins nothing. Back after this.
Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners in the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Looking for expert urologic care in your community? Dr. Matthew Ruttman, board-certified urologist at Banner Health Torrington, specializes in comprehensive urologic and pelvic health, treating everything from bladder issues and kidney stones to pelvic pain and prostate issues. Dr. Ruttman provides personalized, compassionate care right here in your community. Call Banner Health Torrington at 307-532-8758. Banner Health, making healthcare easier so life can be better.
So Garrett Hager comes in to spell Drew Kramer. Kind of a broken play. He was at his own 40. As the shotgun snap a little high, had to go way up high to get it with one hand, knocked it down to himself, threw the whole timing up off of the play, and he just takes off. Gets through the initial surge, and then he was gone. 60 yards. Short kick here by Hackett, and they'll just fall on it at about the 40-yard line. Stay tuned after the game. We'll run through stats, have a quick chat with head coach Russell Steinmetz, and await the return of the guys from Lingle. That might be running clock soon.
Could be, in danger of it.
Not going to get to that point here, most likely. So Gonzalez will lead him out. Got Mathill in the backfield. The give to him. He's going to take off near side. Cuts back against Woodard. Tackled from behind. Hager and Gross near a first down for Rawlins.
Mathill now at 100 yards even on 14 carries.
They'll put it down a yard shy, 2nd and 1. We'll see if the Outlaws can get the play off here. Got 16 seconds. Should. Gonzalez up under center. The give this time is to White. Blazers got him. This game is over with. Technically, that will be a first down for White. They'll reset the chains, wind the clock, and that will be it. Here's the gun, or the horn rather. Torrington Trailblazers get right tonight with a big win in conference play over the Rawlins Outlaws. Final score here from Wiseman Field as we bid adieu to Wiseman Field for 3 weeks. Torrington 36 and Rawlins Outlaws nothing. Stay tuned for the postgame show. We'll have that for you coming up after this.
Bear Mountain Beef is your go-to for all of your USDA beef, hog, lamb, and goat processing. Located in Hot Springs, they're the premier USDA processor in the area. Give them a call today to book your next appointment, 307-338-2751, or visit their website, bearmountainbeef.com, 338-2751. Bear Mountain Beef, a cut above the rest. Fall is in the air, and that means football season and tailgating. Century Lumber in Torrington has big savings on grills. Check out the Weber Grill with a sale price of just $479.99. Century has also drastically reduced the price on the Peak Prime Green Mountain Grill. Come see all the features that this grill provides, including remotely managing your cooks with the Prime app. And it's priced at under $1,000. Your grilling headquarters at Century Lumber in Torrington.
Specializing in custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. So make Dinklage Feed Yards a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed Yards, East Highway 26 in Torrington.
Whether you love them or can't stand them, surprises are a part of life. I'm Ryan Young, your Torrington Edward Jones financial advisor, and I can help you get ready for whatever life throws at you. As your needs change, we can change what you need to do to help you end up where you want to be. And while there is never a good time to experience unexpected costs, we can work together to help make them feel a little less unexpected. Stop by our office on Main Street in Torrington or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Eric's Lube Express provides fast, friendly, and convenient oil changes with no appointment needed. Located in the Cold Springs Business Park, just north of Baumgars. Simply drive up and never get out of your vehicle. They'll also accommodate your busy schedule with pickup and delivery service. Just call 307-338-2653. Oil changes made easy. Eric's Lube Express. Swing through today.
Welcome back to Wiseman Field, everybody. Big victory tonight for the Torrington Trailblazers as they run their overall record to 3-3. Also even things up in conference play at 500 at 1-1 with a big ball game next week at Buffalo. The Outlaws will fall to 0-6. End of the game wrap-up is brought to you by number 34. The importance of mental health has never been more prevalent, especially when it comes to the youth in our area. Shad and the crew at number 34 have been serving our area for over 15 years. They're currently looking for a family care coordinator and a family support partner So call 532-0134 to learn more about employment opportunities. Number 34, bringing you end of the game stats. This was a 15-0 Torrington lead at halftime, thanks to a first quarter Kramer 80-yard run and a second quarter Sandusky 37-yard run. Sandusky was brilliant tonight. Nothing went on really in the third quarter at all. Rawlins still had life, but the Blazers put that to bed in the fourth quarter with 3 fourth quarter touchdowns. 11:28, Greiman, little quick hitter to the outside. He does the rest, runs 43 yards for the score. That made it 22-0 on Hackett's kick. Blazers get the ball back, add to it. This time Kramer a 33-yard run to make it 29-0. And then backup quarterback Garrett Hager gets into the act on a broken play, runs away from the Outlaws 60 yards to make the final score 36-zip. Blazers finish the contest with 11 first downs, Rawlins with 10. Torrington penalized heavily in this one. 8 penalties, 65 yards. Rawlins just listed with 1 5-yarder. It was a game of turnovers in the first half, not so really in the second half, as Torrington with 2 fumbles and an interception by Kramer. Rawlins threw 2 interceptions in the first half. Blazers turn it over on downs one time. Over to Ryan for more stats.
Thank you, Grant. Take a look at Rawlins first, a 100-yard rusher, and Mathel with 100 yards on 14 carries. Again, we mentioned they struggled through the air. 1 of 13 was Gonzalez. 2 picks and just 3 yards, the lone grab from Green, the receiver. Torrington, led by Sandusky on the ground, 171 yards on 15 carries and a touchdown. Hager came in some late-minute action, had that 60-yard scamper in the end zone. Kramer, 8 carries, 151 yards, 2 touchdowns. Drew also 2 of 5 through the air, 45 yards, that 45-yard touchdown throw to Landry Greiman. And head coach Russell Steinmetz joins us. Russell, congratulations on a good win.
Thank you. Thank you. It was good to get this victory here. So haven't got a W in the win column for a bit, so just always great to do that, especially here at home on Wiseman Field.
You told me your key to the game coming into this was get number 5 going, and boy, did he ever respond.
Oh, man. Yeah. And, I mean, I'm looking here, almost 200 on the ground for Colby Sandusky. I mean, he's such a workhorse. We also had some routes for him today. We missed him on one when we throw our interception down there in the south end zone. But, no, he's just dynamic player, just like we have in number 8 and number 10. So we get 5 going. And, I mean, whenever you have 200-yard rushers, you got to hand it off to the O-line too. So hand it off to those guys up front.
I want to mention there were times in this game where it was really stagnant, and I don't think it's necessarily the best that you guys can play, but what I was impressed with was the defense. You know, Mathel has 100 yards on the ground there for Rawlins, but he's a tough guy to bring down. You guys did
absolutely.
great stopping the run.
He runs hard. You know, several missed tackles. Go back and watch film. We're going to have several missed tackles, that's for sure. And with a big back like that, you cannot tackle him high, and we were trying to tackle high for some crazy reason. So, no, we've got to clean that part up for sure. And, yeah, go back to the stagnant. Like, the third quarter was just like a stalemate. And then also in the first half, like, there were so many parts that were stagnant, and mostly due to our 3 turnovers that first half. We can't do that if we're going to win ball games.
Yeah, it was kind of looking like a hot potato for you guys out there for a while, wasn't it?
Yeah, and, I mean, when you have, you know, our 3 huge big playmakers are the ones that had the turnovers. So I hate to point the
Those
fingers.
Are your seniors, man.
2 seniors and a QB. So we pressed that ball when we shouldn't have to Sandusky and kind of bailed them out and threw that pick, and then we turned it over first drive. Yeah. So I mean, there was some stagnant parts, but the defense answered for the most part. And I mean, whenever you get a shutout, it's a great thing.
Yeah. Well, it all worked out, but did it surprise you at all the way they were moving the ball on the ground against you in that first quarter, particularly? that they would cast it up 7 times in the first half and not complete a pass at all. And 2 of those picks by Connor Carroll.
Yeah, Connor came up big. Just very smart player. I mean, he picks it off in the end zone on a 4th down, and I thought he was bringing it out, and there was a bunch of white in front of him, and he kneels it. So just very smart play by that. And then, their QB throws one up in the middle of the field late in the play, and Connor goes up and high points it and gets it. So, no, I mean, huge when you get 2 picks in one game. So good job, number 1, Connor Corral.
Yeah, had a great game.
Well, I tell you what, Russell, it's setting up one heck of a ball game next week. You go to Buffalo. Probably the winner of that ball game could be heading to the playoffs, and the loser may not at all. So I'm sure not much to get the boys motivated in practice this week.
Yeah, I would hope not. Kind of had some illness this last week, and a couple key players weren't there. And then, I mean, just the injury bug that we've had and kind of dealing with. So, it was nice to actually – I don't think we were really full tilt at practice all week, because last night was just pregame practice where we cleaned a lot of stuff up, so it wasn't in pads or anything. So, no, I hope that we are done with this injury bug and the sickness bug, and we're ready to go to work on Monday looking at our new opponent, the Buffalo.
Sounds good. We'll let you get out of here, Russell. Always appreciated. A game you needed to have. You got it. And congratulations on the big victory.
Yeah, it was a big victory. And, I mean, once again, I wanted to be able to run the ball, and we were able to with number 5. 8 ran it well, like he always does. Commands that offense for us pretty well. So, no, good things are happening. So we just got to be healthy and be smart next week.
After that run by Kramer in the first half, it didn't look like his ankle was bothering him too bad.
Yeah, amazing how that happens when the scores, however it finishes. Those injuries are not as prevalent when you get the W, that's for sure. But no, it was still a physical game, that's for sure tonight.
Well, awesome. Thank you very much, Russell. Enjoy the victory and get to work on it next week.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Head coach Russell Steinmetz. Always appreciate his interviews before games, after games, and that will pretty much do it for us. Again, Wyoming game tomorrow. Broncos bright and early on Sunday morning on Keith Broadcasting Stations. Again, the Wyoming game tomorrow at 5 o'clock pregame at 3:30. Don't forget, turn your radios over to 98.3 Kerm FM. Coming up shortly here, as we'll have the scoreboard show, Friday night scoreboard show for you coming on in the 9 o'clock hour. The Blazers with a big ball game next week on the road at Buffalo. Ryan and I will have that one for you. Pre-game 5:30 once again. Kickoff at 6. And probably a game that's going to have huge playoff implications. John Gunn back at the studios. Thank you very much, sir. We'll send it back to you. For Ryan Keith, Grant Jones from Wiseman Field reminding you of the final score. Torrington with a big shutout victory tonight over the visiting Rawlins Outlaws. Torrington 36, Rawlins nothing. Back to the studios at KGOS. Have yourselves a